All right, so what if I told you that any progress that you attempt to make towards getting a better life for yourself can never be attained? Can never be attained no matter what you do. You want to get a six-pack for the summer so you can show off your body to all the girls at the beach this summer. Yeah, you're right. You want to clear your face full of acne so that you can have more confidence within yourself. Or maybe you want to get a promotion or get a higher position in your company so that you can start living a better life, start making more money, start getting the status that you think you deserve. Yeah. Well, none of that is ever going to happen. None of that is ever going to fucking happen. Actually, well, none of that will happen if you only do what you can and not do what you're truly capable of. Oh yeah, we're outside today. But what do I mean by that? What do I mean that none of the goals that you want to achieve in life will ever happen if you only do what you can and not do what you're capable of? It sounds weird. It doesn't really make any sense, but I promise you, I'll show you exactly what I mean by that in this video. When a certain goal is set by an individual, right? To gain something that benefits them either in the long term or the short term, like say money, status, good health, whatever. They get caught up in all the idea of the goal and the possible fortune that goal can help them achieve if they achieved it. If it's a key word. They get a sudden dopamine rush and they get all hyped up for the certain goal that they believe that can help them out greatly in their life. But when the time comes to actually put in the work to get that goal, what happens? You already know the answer. What happens to most people? They get tired. They get lazy. And what naturally comes after being tired and lazy? They make excuses for themselves. They make excuses, so many excuses that don't even make any sense. They make excuses, man. It further separates them from who they wanted to be to begin with. So I'm here to tell you, don't be that person. We're prodigies. We're not made to make excuses. We're here to tackle our problems every step of the way. And for those of you who are struggling to hit your goals, understand who you are as a person. Sometimes the reason you may not be hitting your goals is because your values, your life does not line up with the ideal goal that you have in mind. You are not who you think you are. All right, so I'm Catholic, right? I believe in God. I go to church, I believe in the Father and the Holy Spirit, the whole thing. And for those of you who remember from Bible study or maybe even Catholic middle school, whatever, the story of the burning bush with Moses. And you also must remember the hardest line that God dropped on Moses after he asked, who should I tell Pharaoh said to let his people go?
Who are you? I am that I am.
I'm not gonna lie, that line was too tough. That shit had me contemplating about how many times I've sinned. But that's a whole different story. We're not gonna talk about it. I am that I am. Bro, that line is clean. That shit just screams out him energy. It screams out him energy, bro. And that's exactly the type of energy that we need to have as men. That's the type of energy we need to help us achieve our goals. Be in line with who you are as a person. You are you. You can't tell yourself you're going to do something that goes completely out of your character. It's impossible. You're never going to be able to achieve anything that way. You're only going to do what you can do instead of pushing yourself to find out what you're truly capable of and utilizing that newfound revelation to help tackle your problems like prodigies. So flip your mind from that sad, weak, pathetic, lame-ass mindset from procrastination to a person who believes in themselves and knows that they got something to prove. Before I end this video, I want to show you guys this clip of Myron Golden. He's a very good salesman, very well-spoken, good motivational speaker. Take a look at this.
Yeah, I know all that. I know you told me to read them books, but I want to have that stuff, right? And so what happens is we get so focused on the stuff, we say, okay, well, you got to go do this. And they say, okay, I'm going to do it. I tried and it didn't work. Right, you tried and it didn't work because you attempted to do something that was outside of your ability. Remember what I said a couple days ago? I think it was 2 days ago. Every human being on earth is doing 100% of everything they can do, who they are right now.
Say it one more time.
Every human being on earth is already doing 100% of everything they can do, who they are right now. Everybody's already maxing out their current ability. You're doing everything you can, who you are. Now, you're not maxing out your potential, but you're just maxing out your ability. You're doing everything you can do until you become more than you are. And then you'll be able to do more than you're doing.
Listen, man, those are some powerful words, man. If you truly listen and understand the weight that those words hold, doing what you can isn't good enough anymore. I'll say it again, doing what you can is not good enough to help you achieve your goals. All right, like you got to put in more effort. You get what you put in. Sometimes what you put in isn't good enough, and sometimes what you think you put in that is good enough is never really good enough. You got to put in more and more and more. Just like YouTube, if you want more views, you got to keep pumping more quality content. Volume matters. Effort matters. You matter. You got to put in the effort. It's a hard process. It's a learning process, but it's a process that can be taken advantage of if you just put the effort in. I'm learning, you're learning, we're learning together. It's a work in progress. And that's what this channel is for, to help you guys understand that it can be done. And I'm showing you guys how to do it through my own trial and error. This is a safe space. We can all learn together. Develop a prodigy mindset and tackle your problems with everything you got. I believe in you.